Does that sound right to you, Edward?
No.
Well, I'm surprised you even have an opinion.
To me, you've went to the heart of the problem. You've went to the heart of the problem right
But
there.
look, I know a lot of the board members. I love them. They're great guys. I do. I mean, there's a lot of guys on that board I absolutely I think are great guys. I don't know where the strong arming's coming in to direct them and control them, and I don't know if it's coming from the airport director. I don't know. But I tell you what, it needs to be out in the light of day. It needs to be exposed.
Well, the ironic thing is the more they, flail around and sue people and get mad and all this stuff, the more it comes out.
Tuesday at 4 o'clock, there's another meeting. Tuesday at 4 o'clock, we're going to sit down and do that. I'm going to work to be there, but we need people involved in this thing. It's a small part of our community that actually does the physical business on the airport authority, but it's a large deal for our county and our community. It's a big deal. A lot goes on. Not only the Marine base is out there and is somewhat involved because obviously they have responsibilities to the facilities for the F-35 and everything else, but all the farming that goes in and out of there, they count on it. All the other businesses that go in and out of there, all the travel that goes in and out of there, all the money that goes in and out of there. This whole community should be aware, should be engaged, should be involved, should understand. But it's outside the political venue, so there's nobody that's elected by the public, but it's public money, and we should care more than we care. Is that okay with you? Did I sum that up all right?
Pretty good.
All right, Mitch. I'm kicking you out because I'm going to go on to other business. But keep me informed. Keep coming in here, and we're going to keep the issue alive. I'm curious as to what the board's going to do on Tuesday, on whether they're going to come heavy-handed on those that talk about me, like we're not allowed to talk about them. And then I don't know when the authorities come up here and drag me out and say that you have violated laws by talking about the airport authority. I don't know. I don't know. They may turn off my mic someday. I don't know. But this is the only threats I've ever felt like I've been threatened. They've never threatened me at all. But I feel like, wow, they're so heavy-handed, and people have cautioned me, like, you better watch out. But I talk about the state, the governor, the secretaries, of state, anything I disagree with the mayor, I'll disagree with city council, with the county, with the sheriff's department, whatever. I never have felt like anybody, and no one's ever come to me and said, you better be careful that you're talking about them. But yet this public entity is so aggressive that I have felt threatened. I've felt it. Now, I felt it. I've never been directly threatened, but it's always been comments from people that are involved that tell me, you better watch out, you better watch out. And now that I see lawsuits going on, that, it causes a concern. It shouldn't be. But I'm going to exercise my First Amendment rights. And as long as I'm allowed to, and they will have to drag it away from me, but I'm not going to give in to a feeling of problems, a feeling that there might be a problem. And
that's what I told my friend Joe Gomez that owns that that runs that website.
Yeah.
Is as long as this is still the United States, there's no way they can win this.
And there's a website out there that absolutely is anti-airport authority, that is pointing out the problems, pointing out the things that
But it's very well cited. I mean, I can't see how they're going to sue him.
I don't. Well,
he uses their own airport minutes.
Well, he puts the minutes down.
He uses video from the public meetings
and says this is wrong, and that's okay. We should be able to do that.
You can't have an opinion.
It's taxpayer money. They're subject to open meeting laws. They're subject to rules and regulations, just like other municipalities or anything that other tax dollars go into. They should expect it, embrace it, and do all they can to make sure they remedy any problems. And instead, they're doing the opposite and attacking. And that's just unconscionable.
Un-American.
Unconscionable. Mitch, thanks for coming in.
All right, thanks.
I'm late, but I'm going to break anyway. We'll be right back. Live and local with Russ Clark, AM 560. KBLU.
Accurate service, accurate repair.
Yuma Police